hey now, baby.
Ciao everyone, Ian D'Agata here, and I'm in beautiful Franconia, the birthplace of Sylvaner, particularly here at the Castell winery. Sylvaner was essentially first brought here and made a home in the Franken, where it is probably the most important grape, second most planted grape, but certainly the wines are the ones that most identify this region, and the beautiful box Beutel bottle. I'm here with Peter Geil, the winery manager of Castell, and the question for him is, what does Sylvaner mean to you? And tell us a little bit about the different cru vineyards in which you grow it and how the wines differ.
Okay, Sylvaner is for us, of course, the most important variety, with about an amount of 40% of our vineyards. So we decided to focus on it, of course, and as you saw in the vineyards, we have seven very different vineyard sites. Some is north faced, some is south faced, a little bit higher, a little bit lower, all based on the gypsum cupor soil, which transfers the terroir very, very good via Sylvaner into the glass. And Sylvaner is, of course, about this historical background, very important for us, but also, as I mentioned, Sylvaner can do that as the Riesling also does, to show the terroir very best in these different soil types.
And this is why at Castell they have so many vineyards devoted to Sylvaner, because it really is an exceptional translator of terroir. So you have vineyards like the Hohe and the Kugelspiel and the Schlossberg that, even though they're very closely situated one by the other, give you three very different wines. Tell us a little bit about the Hohe, the Kugelspiel, and the Schlossberg wines.
Yes, the Hohe is a vineyard which is affected by sun every day. It's a southwest faced vineyard. It's a very warm one, and also the wines are very yellow fruit driven, full bodied. So we have to keep an eye on the right picking date, not too late. And the opposite of that would be the Kugelspiel, which is a little bit higher located, surrounded by forest, and also a little bit more driven by acidity and more the strength of the full-bodied one. And our Grand Cru side would be the Schlossberg, which is west-faced and very steep slopes, up to 55 to 60%, and is affected by the late afternoon sun. And we decided to release all these wines later than 1 year after. The Premier Crus would be released 2 years after, and the Grand Cru from the Schlossberg is released 5 years after harvest.
It's really a fascinating lineup of wines. So the Hohe and the Kugelspiel are essentially Premier Cru vineyards. They couldn't give you more different wines. As Peter was telling us, the Hohe, really bigger bodied wines. You recognize them blind every time. Kugelspiel, much more dainty, higher acid. Also an area where noble rot will develop, and really beautiful wines. And the Schlossberg is the Grand Cru, uniquely powerful wines released 5 years after the harvest. And they're great ambassadors of what Sylvaner can be. It's also one of the most beautiful areas you'll see in Germany. I know other wine regions in Germany are very famous. So I invite you to the Franken, to Franconia, and to the Castell winery, because it's truly beautiful here. And enjoy a glass of Sylvaner. Sei Chen.